Hey Darnell Dolphins, it's Ms. De Silva, your school counselor. Today we are going to talk about things you can do if you maybe are trying to do something that's really difficult or hard and you want to give up. That happens to all of us. So maybe you're having to do work with your teacher or with your parents or with someone at home and you just feel like it's so hard and you can't do it. But you can do it. Maybe you just need to think of ways that how you can figure out to do this new task. So let's read a story that will hopefully give you some ideas for what you can do when you have a difficult assignment or some type of difficult or hard work to do. So this story is called When Sophie Thinks She Can't. Sophie loves working in the vegetable garden and exploring the woods. But today it's pouring rain and Sophie's inside, trying and trying to build puzzle pieces into a square. Sophie's sister walks by. She moves the pieces and suddenly they all fit perfectly. Too bad you're not smart, says her sister, and she walks away. I can't, says Sophie. The next day is sunny. Not sunny for Sophie. I can't do anything, she thinks. She drags her feet all the way to school. Oh no, what's the one word on the board? Smart. How do we become smart? Asks Miss Mulry. Nobody knows the answer. They all think you have to be born smart. Flex those strong muscles of yours, says Miss Mulry. All the children flex their muscles. Our muscles get stronger when we exercise, right? When we exercise our brains by thinking hard, our brains get stronger too. Now, we've been learning about rectangles and squares. Today, we'll exercise our brains with a math puzzle using squares and rectangles. But I can't do puzzles, Sophie thinks. I know I have strong muscles. I'm good at soccer, and I work hard in the garden. I can't do puzzles. I am never smart at math. But Miss Mulry is talking. You're going to build a bigger rectangle out of 12 small squares. How many different rectangles can you make? Use the tools at your table or come up with another way. I can't do it, says Sophie. Make your brain stronger, whispers Paula. Just try. Paula gathers up a pile of square tiles. Think hard, Sophie, whispers Andrew. He takes a sheet of paper. Sophie sits and stares and stares. Maybe she can draw them. Oh, Sophie does draw squares, but her squares are all different sizes. Paula has too many tiles. Andrew's paper has too many little squares. This problem is too hard. Miss Mulry is smiling. She speaks to the class. I see you mathematicians struggling. Now's the time to use the most important word. That word is yet. You haven't figured it out yet. Keep working. Keep trying and you will. Paula, Andrew, and Sophie work hard. Paula takes only 12 tiles and builds them into a rectangle. Andrew marks a red X in each square as he counts them. Sophie thinks of her garden. Her garden is a rectangle. The vegetables are in straight lines. Sophie draws a line with 12 different vegetables on it. She draws squares around the 12 vegetables. Paula, Andrew, and Sophie count their different rectangles. 4 different times. But Sophie is worried. Mine's not a rectangle, she groans. It's too long. It is a rectangle, says Paula. It's a very long one. We did it. Meanwhile, Miss Mulry looks at the rectangles the other students have made. 6 rectangles. You all did it, she says. Smarter. You've worked hard and gotten stuck. You've used the most important word, yet. You've tried and tried again, helped each other, and solved it. Those brains of yours have certainly gotten stronger. Sophie feels the sun on her face. I solved the puzzle, she laughs. And it was a math puzzle. I did it. I can do it again. I'm getting smarter. When Sophie gets home, her dad has a puzzle too. I can't figure out how to fix this cabinet door, he says. Dad, says Sophie, you have to use the most important word. You can't figure it out yet. Can I help? And you know what? They do fix it together. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that story. And I always want you to remember the most important word. What was that word? Yet. That's right. So anytime you think you can't do something, you just have to add yet to the end. And most certainly, you will, with hard work, be able to figure out how to do it. So I know that some of your classwork and your homework, it can be hard work and you might feel like you're never going to get it, but you will. You just have to keep exercising your brain so that you can keep getting smarter. All right, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did, and I will see you all next time. Bye.